you go to someone to read on you and they ask you question 1, they ask for your name and your mother's name, you know that this person is 100% magician or learning magic. They're not there yet. Why they ask for your mother's name? How they could ask for your father? Because the jinn believes that all humans are children of zina wal-'iyadhu billah. That's their belief. 1. 2, you could have 10 fathers, but you could only have 1 mother. May Allah protect us. That's what they believe. You could have 10 fathers. A person could have 10 fathers. Nobody knows who's this, but 1 mother. So what? They take your mother's name and they take your name. And they match your name or letters of your name to your mother's name to be able to figure things about you. And they divide you into 4 branches. I'm talking about magicians now, or fraud qurra. Number 1, you're either water, fire, air, or sand. You're 1 of 4. That's how they divide you. And they have their ways. I'm not gonna teach it today. I don't want anybody to leave today instead of learning ruqya, they learn magic. Take Rasulullah's name, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What's his name? Muhammad. So you have mim, ha, mim, dal. Yes? What's his mother's name? Amina. Mim and mim. They took the mim and mim and they put into numbers, which they know. And I'm going to show you the numbers that they use now for the mim. And they found that Rasulullah was into the category of water. So when they do the magic, the only way that they could do your magic and it will work if they will put it in water. They buried the magic of Rasulullah where? In the well, which had water. Why? Because his category is water. Now, they take another person's name. They take his mother's name. They don't find any match. They take their birthdays, month. They don't find any match. They take another. So it's a process that the jinn goes through. So if a person asks you, what's your name? Your mother's name somehow, just to tell you we're trying to identify you, I'm trying to know things about you, put a big question mark on that person and leave right away quietly. Don't cause any problem because you don't know who's he dealing with and what jinn does he have. So just know on the side. He might tell you, I just want to know your mother because it's better for this and I want to read the right ayat on you and which verses to use. Put a question mark and leave. First sign. Second, he reads a ruqyah in words or language that is not clear or understood. If they do that, it's over. If they read in a language where you don't understand, or words that you don't understand, or signs that you don't understand, know that this person is a fraud, that this person is fake. 3, ask for things that are impossible or hard to get. Like? Black sheep with a white, yeah, you know, how do you know that, mashallah? Bismillah. Or they ask you to bring a blood of a red camel married to a white goat, like, you know, something that's crazy, you know. They ask you for things like that. Why is that? Again, because the jinn is not going to do a sacrifice or help without you do a sacrifice. So if anyone asks to bring something to them, or they want something from you, also put a question mark. 4, ask for clothes or some trace. Rasulullah sallam, I already said, they made his magic from what? Remember? Hadith in Bukhari, they made his magic with what? His hair and his comb, that he combed his hair with, and part of his clothes that touched his skin. A woman would go to a magician. She wants to increase her husband's love, which she could do, but she just wants the easy way. He tells her, first bring me something that touched his body. And the best that touched his body is something that touched his private part. That's what they use. Like your underwear, your tank top, and so on. If they can't, then hair or nails. If they can't find, then bring me clothes that has his sweat, unclean. If they can't, then bring me something that he have touched. Anything. If they have a trace of you, then they could do magic. If they don't have a trace, then it's impossible. So those people who came up with 2019 fatwa, you know, that magician could do magic through your Facebook picture. We will all be possessed with magic by now. They can't. This is not a trace of you. It has to be part of you. At least touched you. And the closest that it gets to your body, the better that is. So if anybody, a sister, she goes to this person who's a raqi, he reads Quran, he has long beard that is all the way to the ground, mashallah. He's wearing imama and short thobe. It doesn't matter. If they ask for a name of the mother, if they ask for a trace, something to bring to them because they want to do something for the sake of Allah, escape. Leave right away, there is a sign. Okay? So be careful of this. This is the one that I want everybody to agree with me. And this is causing a problem in Australia. And this is causing a big problem in the United States now. Not only that, I'm going to tell you a story, and I didn't want to say it on camera, but for the benefit of learning, I will have to say it, inshallah. Reads on a woman without mahram or touches them directly. No one, regardless of what level of iman or spiritual level or his level in dunya as an imam or a scholar, has the right to be with the women without a mahram. And even if there is a mahram, like a husband or a brother or a father or someone, you have no right to touch her under any circumstance. You're not a doctor. Even a doctor, excuse me, even a doctor. A doctor has the right to touch a woman for the purpose of treatment only, and sees the part that he's treating only. So the part that he has to be showing is the part that he's treating. This is for a doctor. So if her arm hurts, the doctor has to see what's wrong, no problem. But why would the raqi see her arm? Oh, she wants to show him the bruise and seriously. And then they start telling her, oh, I have to put my hand on your chest and wipe 3 times for Allah to, what Allah to cure you? May Allah destroy you. This is a fitna. In Egypt now, there is a person who's well known. He recently got arrested. Recently got arrested because a woman recorded her conversation with him. Wallahi, ikhwa, you just can't believe it. You just can't believe it. He asked some of the sisters, waliyadu billah, that he must have a sexual intercourse with them for their problems to be solved. And some of the women have done and went through this way. What treatment is it? What I don't understand. What treatment is it? What treatment is it when a man touches a woman without a veil? Even if there is a veil, there is no need for it. This is to a doctor, to someone who's treating her. He needs to do so. He needs to see her feet and her thigh and her leg. He needs to see her stomach, and even sometime an area that needs to be seen because the doctor needs to treat it. For a person who reads ruqya, there is no need under any circumstance to see any part of a woman.